How'd you go grade 5 with those soccer activities? It's really important, guys, that if you haven't got a soccer ball, use any ball that you like. Or if you haven't got the space to do it outside, watch the video a few times. You can sometimes download the hard copies, and when you get a chance to go to the park, do it at the park. I know there's some things that you won't always be able to do at home and straight away, so do what you can when you can, but if you can't do it, as I said, watch it a few times. When you go to the beach or the park with your family, maybe you can take a soccer ball or any ball and practice some of those activities. I know a lot of you will be able to do it at home as well, or maybe in one of the rooms at home. So if you've used a soccer ball, that's fantastic. Always use that. Girls and boys, like next week we'll start a basketball unit. Same thing. If you haven't got a basketball, use something different. One thing I want you to do, girls and boys, though, is when you're at home, if you can't particularly do an activity on that day that we'd like you to do your PE lesson, don't use foot skills. You know, you could use hand skills. This is a soccer ball, but at the same time, I can use it as a basketball. There's so many different things you can do with different balls. You can do the warm-ups like we've done in PE before. You can just start doing things like around the world. You can do lazy eights. There's so many things you can do with a ball without just using your feet. So it was a soccer lesson, but if you couldn't do it, start doing some different things. Can you do some clap catching? So many things. Same with the big balls. You've got the basketball next week. We're going to go through a lot of different dribbling activities. You can use your left. Don't forget it's just about patting the ball. You don't want to whack the ball. You can go for a walk on your right. You can go for a walk on your left. You can do alternatives, backwards and forwards. So many different activities you can do. If you haven't got the big balls, you might have a medium-sized ball at home, or you might even have a tennis ball. Do the same type of things. You don't always have to think, well, I haven't got that ball, I can't do the kicking or I can't do the bouncing. Mix it up. As long as you're having a go and doing your best. You can do it with a partner, you can do it with a brother or sister, mum or dad, grandma, grandpa, anyone. Or sometimes you just do things by yourself. Try and think out of the box, which means you need to challenge yourself on the different activities you could do. I know something I like doing with a tennis ball a lot is I can just do my warm-up activities, I can be on the walk, going backwards and forwards through the legs, I can pat bounce with my right, I can pat bounce with my left, alternative also, you can do clap catching, you can do just about alternate juggling, you might have more than one tennis ball, you might use a wall at home, throwing the ball with your right hand, trying to catch it with your left hand. So what I'm saying, girls and boys, is if you haven't got the equipment to do something in a lesson, change it up. If you have got it, but you haven't got the space, watch the lesson, watch it a few times. When you get the chance, do the lesson later. As long as you're having fun, doing your best and having a go. If you can't get your hands on a ball at all, maybe for this activity, use a sock. Use something different, okay? Go for a walk, go for a bike ride. There's so many different active things you can do. I hope you're all staying fit and well.